Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please tag Bishop Charles Agyin Asare in this video. We hope he will watch this video. Bishop Charles Agyin Asare is old enough to be our father, or precisely our brother, and he has been in this pastoral ministry for a long time. We know him from childhood. But Bishop, where you are trekking to is a little slippery. Bishop is trying to present Islam and other religions as, listen, he is presenting Islam and other religion as intolerant religion. And this is not supposed to come from a noble man like Bishop Charles Agyin Asare. Let's watch him and come back. But before then, I'm reminding you that UTI Dawa is working on building an Islamic studio where we'll be doing this comparative religious studies, and we'll be bringing ulama and scholars to educate us, our deen, and also to enlighten us and clear misconceptions of our deen, instead of them going on other platforms where they will be screaming and yelling at them, and where they will no longer mind them, where your scholars will not be humiliated. I think when we have our own platform where Muslims will be comfortable at, is far better. So donate through the line +2335334999647. +2335334999647 is an MTN network. May Allah bless and reward you for donating through this line, inshallah. Let's watch Bishop Charles Agyin Asare and come.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان.
Many go to church, but they serve different things. The truth of the matter is the quality of your life is determined by the ability of your God.
According to Pastor Agyin Asare, he claims that the truth of the matter is the quality of your life determines the ability of your God. So according to Agyin Asare, if you are to use his logic, if you are a cripple, your God is weak. If you are a madman, your God is weak. If you are created blind, your God is weak. If you are deaf, your God is weak. If you are poor, your God is weak. This is never true, Agyin Asare. I am responding to this because that is where he started. That is where he built his point till he attacked Islam. Now, according to Matthew 8 verse 20, Christ says, Jesus replied, "Foxes have dens and bears have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." So Christ himself, who you worship, when he came here, had no place to lay his head. He had nowhere to sleep. Show me one quality life, one quality of his life where he was living in mansions and big cars and enjoying on this earth. No, it is not about that. God can choose to test you with poverty, with sickness, with health, with riches. He can choose to test you in all angles. He did so with Job alayhi salam. He did so with Abraham alayhi salam. He told him to sacrifice his only son. And Job, he made sickness hit Job alayhi salatu wasalam. So that does not mean that because Job is sick, God is poor, God is weak. This is blasphemous statement. Now let's enjoy the rest.
Let me give you some results of Christianity. Number one, Christianity has done more for this nation than any other institution or religion.
He has not reached where he was jabbing Islam and other religion yet, but still it is part of the crew. He is just building his point, and he is telling us how Christianity has done better for this nation than any other religion on this earth. Agyin Asare has forgotten history that Christianity has caused more harm to this nation than anybody. But first of all, it makes even sense for him to say Christianity is doing much more better than any other religion. One, you are the majority over here. Two, all the presidents in Ghana, 90%, 99%, Kai. Let me say 99% because there might be some who are not Christian, but there has not been a Muslim president in Ghana before. Hillary Man is not a Muslim. You understand? So from Nkrumah till date, it has been ruled by Christians, it has been ruled by traditionalists until date. So since you are the ones that are ruling, it makes perfect sense for you to be favored and for you to be supported, for you to be helped in Ghana than any other person. But guess what? If you want to talk about social amenities and development of nations and missionary schools, the Muslims are having the same. But the problem is that you are much more divided than us. We are divided, we agree. We have sects, but you have much more sects than us. There are not less than over 2,000 one-man churches in Ghana. And every one-man church has his own school. Every one-man church has his own blah, blah. But we are not like that. We, in Ghana here, at least we have Tijaniya, we have Ahl Sunnah wal Jama, we have Salafiyya, then we have Shia, then we have Ahmadiyya. Now, all of these sects are also working. Everyone is building his institutions. Currently, we have hospitals. We have hospitals in Nima. The Imam will be on, name those places. We are building hospitals and schools as well. So Ghana itself is under development. So this is not something to brag about. It's not about Christianity has done this, Christianity has done that. It's about salvation. It's about you proving to Ghanaians and the whole world that Christianity is the religion that Christ came to follow. If it is about what Christianity has done, we can equally show you a lot of negative things Christianity has done. But we won't, because we respect some pastors like Elder Emisa and Mensa Otebil and even Owusu Bempa, Reverend Owusu Bempa or Prophet Owusu Bempa. Those pastors have kept their silent for now, and they are not attacking anybody. At least they are Omudi Omulemu. So we are cool with them, and for me, I have that maximum respect for them, inshallah.
Look at the schools, hospitals, clinics, orphanages, the scholarships the churches give. I am here to see schools and hospitals that have been built by shrines.
We will give you some of the things Muslims have done also. Islamic schools, we have Al-Basar Senior High, we have Ahamansu Islamic Senior High, we have Al-Azariya Senior High, we have Al-Khulafa Rashiduna Senior High, we have Al-Maktoum Islamic Senior High, we have Ambariya Senior High, we have Anisa Senior High, we have Aswat Senior High, we have Ejura Senior High, we have Ghana Muslim Mission Senior High, we have Ghana Lebanon Islamic Senior High, we have Islamic Senior High and Pabam, we have Islamic Senior High, we have Jamiatul Al-Hidayah Islamic Girls Senior High, we have Lady Fatima Girls Senior High, we have Nurul Amin Islamic Senior High, we have Sakafiya Islamic Senior High, we have Siddiq Senior High, we have Tia Ahmadiyya Asokore, Tia Ahmadiyya Senior High Ekumfi, we have Tia Ahmadiyya Senior High Fomena, we have Tia Ahmadiyya Senior High Kumasi, we have Tia Ahmadiyya Senior High Porting, Tia Ahmadiyya Senior High TI Ahmadiyya Senior High Salaga, Tamil Islamic Senior High, we have Tawheed Senior High, we have Tiwuninkli International Senior High, we have Unity International College, we have Osman bin Affan Senior High, we have Osmaniya Senior High, which Osmaniya we have lot and I can go on and on. These are just senior high schools, and similarly we have Islamic, we have plenty. Let me give you some hospitals as well. We have the ones built by the Ahmadiyya side, which is in which they have Ghana Health Service. Some at they have one in Kolebu. They have one in Ho, which is a teaching hospital. They have Center for Plant Medicine. They have some, and then they have one at Tamale Teaching Hospital. They have one at Cape Coast, one at Konfanoche, and so forth and so on. We have Ghana Muslim Mission Commission clinics, which are also there, and we have Jamia to the Islamic hospitals. It is also there. We have Accra Newtown Islamic Hospital. We have plenty. I can't mention that. I can't know all of them. So it is not only Christianity that is doing all these things. It is all the sects or all the religions that are doing. We have companies which is owned by Muslims. We have factories and engineers who are Muslims. Ghana is being built by all the religions. In fact, you are not supposed to, you are a leader and you are a grown-up person. It has not been quite a long time when you had a problem with people of Novopos and Nokoko. people. But all of the Ghanaians stood up to defend you. Now you want to trespass. You are you are grown up. You shouldn't be doing these things. We know a lot of your secrets. We know how you came to Sweden and claim you healed a madman. His name is Joe. Everybody in Sweden knows him. He has a lot of rings on his hand. You came to heal him early 2000s. As I'm saying, you remember. I wasn't a child. You healed him, and the next day he was okay. Week later, we saw him mad again. But we know all your tricks, but we don't want to go there. Let's respect each other. In regards to scholarships, I can give you plenty. There are a lot of Muslim boys outside there studying under scholarships. Maybe you don't know. Even the office of the National Chief Imam of Ghana does give scholarships to both Muslims and to non-Muslims. And it is going on until date. And it is coming from his office and from his pockets. So you guys need to lay low. It is not about you alone. We know where you are throwing the shades to. But we will reach there where he was doing all these tacklings. Let's listen to him.
That have been offered by shrines. There are times people talk. I heard some people talk and they say Christianity is a scam. And church is a business. But look at what the church has done in this country. Amen. Amen. The truth of the matter is, when most of our schools were mission schools, the morals in this country was higher and better.
At what point was Christianity teaching morals in Ghana so much that the moral standard of Ghana was far better? No, boss, you don't know history. It was at the point when Ghana was eating shillings, when our currency were written in Arabia, when Islam was dominating in Ghana. At that point was when our moral standard was higher. Until the whites came to Africa, the Europeans came to Africa, until the Europeans came to Africa to enslave our fathers, our leaders, and instill upon them how to wear miniskirt, short skirt, and told them to run away from acacia, to wearing wigs, and to walking half naked, is when the moral condition of Ghana destroyed. And this was done by nobody, by your slave masters, your white European slave masters who brought you Christianity. And note this very well. We don't have any Islamic army that came to Ghana here to enslave Ghanaians to slavery. Nowhere. You don't have history. Those that brought Islam to Ghana were two people. It is Wangara or Jula, and then the Fulbe, the Fulani, the Meninke tribes. They brought Islam to Ghana. They brought Islam to Nigeria. They brought Islam to Guinea. They brought Islam to Mali. They brought Islam to Togo. They brought Islam to Burkina, to Cote d'Ivoire. Name them. They weren't Arabs. They weren't Arabs. So learn. Let's learn. To talk of morality. So our question is, we're still waiting for Agyin Asare, and we'll be waiting for Agyin Asare to tell us at what point in time did Christians make the moral standard of Ghana so high? We want to know. Currently, we've seen churches compromising to LGBTQ and other stuff, in which Christianity or the Bible is even against it. We've seen you welcoming women in short skirts, half naked, in churches. We've seen a lot of immoral activities going on in churches. We've seen you, I don't want to talk much, but it is not the entire Christianity. But don't push us to the limit, else we will also lose our tongues.
Christianity is the most tolerant institution in Ghana.
Bishop Charles Agyin Asare, if Christianity will tolerate everything, then Christianity stands to lose everything. It stands for nothing at all. That is one. And when you claim Christianity is the most tolerant religion, why do you love to tickle yourself like this? Why do you love to tickle yourself like this? Like I said, you are grown up. Certain things you shouldn't be saying because people are reasoning.
Some religions go as far as saying Jesus did not die. The Bible has mistakes. Some of them even burn Bibles. Others even tear the Bible physically. We never do anything to them. Why? Because Christianity is very tolerant. We are very tolerant people.
You might be saying things and be hearing claps, applause from your church, but those church members, there are some of them who are raising, who are emancipating. If there is any way of life that has tolerated you in Ghana here, it is Islam and idolatry. For there is not a single day where we don't hear Christians attacking Islam. Look, in France, Christians acted movie of the prophet. I don't want to talk about it. We know, and it caused a lot of problems. One, you are always the status of the problem, and when you are asked, you say you are the peacemakers. You are always those who ignite the fire. Munafikai. You start it. And look, let's look at the recent Novoko issue. How you attacked them for no reason, insulted them for no reason at all. You just attacked them. I agree. Some of us are responding to you Christians because you Christians attack us. And we know how Pope Gregory the 8th sat with the church members and wrote letters and told them to do propaganda against Islam in the early 17th century. You think we don't know all this? We have facts, we have documents we can bring. If there is any way of life that has been patient with you guys, it is Islam. You guys chase us in our zongos, in our communities, early at dawn, and be preaching in our ears, be speaking in your megaphones and disturbing us. That's one. The Jehovah's Witness chase us in our doorsteps. Compulsory, they will knock at your door, ask you to come out and listen to them. A Christian will rent your house and be praying at night and be casting demons and devils in your room and be screaming. When you tell them to lower their voice, they will tell you are a witch or you are a wizard. I am not saying all of you guys, due to the respect I have to some of the pastors. You chase us at schools. At schools, you force us to attend your church services in Sundays, on Wednesdays, at school church services. You force everyone to be a Christian. You impose Christianity onto each and everyone in Ghana. And you think you are tolerant? You think you are tolerant? I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You are the most intolerable people. Some of you, I won't say all of you. You are the most intolerable people on earth. You are the most intolerable people on earth. You don't tolerate people at all. You don't at all. You don't. Even when you attack our imam, when you insult our imam, when you attack us, our imam still welcome all of you and sit with you and talk to you like his children. You have proven to be wrong in this. I don't want to go much deeper because due to the respect we have for some of you guys. But talk of tolerance, you are zero. And in this whole world, there is not a single country on the face of this earth that is Islamic nation that orders the burning of Bibles. No. You are a liar. But we know of Sweden. We know of other, like America. They practice what they call burn the Quran Day. And this is done by Christians. This is done by Christians. My brother, you need to learn, oh, Pastor Agyin Asare. You are roaming in countries, but yet again, you don't learn. It is you guys who practice burn the Quran Day. When did you see a Muslim burning a Bible? It doesn't happen because Islam doesn't teach us to do so. It teaches us to respect other people's belief system. It is the Quran that says we shouldn't insult you, else you insult our God unaware while you are unaware. So we shouldn't insult you in the first place. You dare talk about tolerance? Who are the crusaders? Who are the crusaders? Why was the crusade formed? And why did you kill Muslims in Algeria? Why do you kill Muslims like chicken in every country? Don't push me there. I don't want to talk much. You, if someone burns a Bible, it might be individual person. But for a whole nation, calling itself a Christian nation, others what you call burn the Quran there and approves it. It's another issue. It's another problem of intolerance. How many injustice have you done to Muslim nations? Do you want us to talk? Do you want us to begin mentioning names and calling names? What happened to Mansa Musa? What happened to his son? What happened to Mansa Musa's son? How did this, the Songhai kingdom came to an end? Which people came there to massacre all of them and kill them? Which people? In fact, again, when someone says Jesus Christ alayhi salam did not die, that is not an insult. There are some Christians who don't even believe in this. There are Christians. And if some people are there drawing images of Jesus Christ alayhi salatu wasalam, it is nobody but Christians. You are those that projected the image of Christ for us. You brought us Caesar Borgia as Jesus Christ. You brought us Robert Powell as Jesus Christ. You brought us Brain Deacon as Jesus Christ. You brought us Robert Powell as Jesus Christ. You brought us Diago Mogado as Jesus Christ. All the crises you've been bringing, it is same you and your paymasters brought us them. No Muslim has made an image of Christ before. We haven't made that of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, talk less of Jesus. And you, same people, are making images of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, mocking him with Sayyidatuna Aisha. You make cartoons of him. You make cartoons of Allah, you make cartoons of them, and we rather kept mute, kept silent, and said we've leave you to Allah. We rather have left you to Allah. There are Christians out there, if you don't know, attacking Islam every day, and we can give you names, big pastors. Don't tell me you've not heard Duncan Williams attacking Islam before. Don't tell me you've not heard Duncan Williams attacking Islam before. Don't tell me you've not heard Akosowa attacking Islam before. Don't tell me you've not heard, name them those big pastors attacking Islam each and every day. And you say you are tolerant? Who is more tolerant than us?
Don't even act blasphemous plays and movies. They draw blasphemous paintings about Christ and Christianity. And we still allow them to live. You cannot even say anything or any disagreeable thing about some religions or their prophets or their holy book. They will burn your house. They will kill you. Destroy your church. But no matter what people do, the church is very tolerant.
Give you names of your pastors saying a lot of things about Islam, and we are quiet. Nobody has tackled them. Recently, there's one pastor in Kumasi who was insulting the prophet, insulting Allah, insulting the entire Muslims, calling us we are dirty, a whole lot. It is your church people who insult us every day. It is you people that attacks us every day. We have rather remained quiet and silent. Spare us those lies. You can tackle your people always, but you cannot tackle us with your lies and your fabrications. You are grown up. There is gray hair in your beards and in your hair, and this is called wisdom, hair of wisdom. And when you reach 40, you are supposed to be wise. You are supposed to be wise. If you know you will say something that will affect and offend certain people, a wise man should keep quiet. That's what the Prophet ﷺ says. Man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir falyakul khayra aw liyasmut. If you are a believer, you should say good things or rather keep quiet. Nobody has time for you or your faith. Again, in the first place, why will you go and say something negative about someone's prophet? You say negative things about our prophet and you expect us to keep quiet. You insult us, and when we react, you say we are intolerant. Are you okay? Are you telling us that it is okay for you to insult people, yet you call yourself you are tolerant? It's a tolerant. Can you insult others and say you are tolerant? Why insult our prophet in the first place? Why insult our scripture in the first place? Why burn our scriptures in the first place? Why do cartoons of our prophet in the first place? So you are the igniters of battles. You are the igniters of wars. You insult other people's faith. You make mockery of other people's religion. And when you are responded, you call those people intolerant people, like Americans. When they attack you, and you retaliate, you are a terrorist. This hypocrisy need to stop, bro. It need to stop, bro. And stop it now, bro. I don't want to say you are fake. I can go to that limit and bring sources, evidences, fake miracles you've done. Come on. But that's not the issue over here. Don't try and be throwing jabs to Islam and other faiths like that. When you try so, we shall be throwing jabs to you. The name is UTI. Let's listen to him and come.
They will kill you, destroy your church. But no matter what people do, the church is very tolerant.
As to saying they will burn your house, they will kill you. He's just trying to say what happened between what do you call it, Reverend Osubempa. I don't want to mention his name in this issue with regards to his prophecy about Chief Imam. Where some people attacked his church, and so he's just bringing this all into picture. And this is against Islam. When you read Quran chapter number 22, verse number 39 to 40, it forbids Muslims to even burn a church, to attack a church, burn a Bible or any holy book, or kill a woman, kill it forbids lot and lot of things. We are not supposed to destroy any synagogue or burn any church. You understand? But show us from your book where it forbids you from doing that. So if you are to agree, if you are to come to common terms, if a Ghanaian smokes weed, it doesn't mean it's Ghana that is teaching him to smoke weed, because the Ghana law or Ghana constitution forbids that. It is his own choice that made him do so. And it is not the entire Muslim that did that. It is certain people that went to do that, who later on apologized and sorted out with Owusu Bempai. I heard so. You understand? So you need to respect yourself. You are grown up. I think I don't have to move further, because when I keep on moving, I get emotional. When I reach where he was jabbing too much, I'll get emotional, and certain things, I might say certain things. So let me pause the video over here. At least I've heard and I've said something. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت